Hi guys, today we are in Minecraft a flat world. This is a brand new world. Anyways, so right now we are going to be working on a house design. So is what you want to do. Anyways, let's get started. Without further ado, let's get started. All right, so the first thing you want to do is you want to go up to a total of 5 blocks. So one, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you always want to have like a center block and that stuff. So yes, what we're gonna do is count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on the 8th block, you want to bring it up by 5. Excuse me. You want to bring it up by 5, yeah. Then go 5 blocks. So count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And at the 5th block, you want to come up. Well, maybe one more over, I should say. At the 6th block, then you bring it up by 5, like that. And then basically, what you do is you cap it off right over here. Cap it off right at this log here and that log there. Bring it up by 5 and that stuff. Bring it up by 5. And now is what we're gonna do is here we are going to take our stripped birch logs, and we are going to surround it completely in birch logs. So basically, we'll do it like so. It should look something just like this here. It should look something just like that. Anyways, so basically, is what we are gonna do is for the side walls here. For the side walls, you bring it up all the way up to this block. You bring it all the way up to there. And you do that all the way, coming all the way down here. Like that. See? You do that. Let's also repeat it on the other wall here. Let's also repeat it on this wall. And, come on. So yeah, we do that coming all the way up here, like that. That's one too many. But yeah, there we go. So there you got that wall. Now for these walls, these 5x5 walls, basically you just bring it all the way up like this, because this is where you're gonna have your little roof at. So you should do this right here, and then you bring it up by 1 more, and that stuff, but like that. Then you indent it 1 more. You indent and you should have 3, and put 1 like that. So you should be left with some like that. Yeah. All right, and after you do that, you just repeat it on the other side. But yeah, let's do that. That's one. Oh, come on. Oh, my fingers are not feeling it today. Yeah. All right. So you should be left with that right there. And then after, yeah. So you do something like that. And next you take out your deep slate tiled stairs. So we're gonna do have that coming all the way down. Do that, and then you bring it up triangular, kind of like how you build it with your house. So you bring it to the center here like that. Put a stair like that. Put a deep slate slab on top. Then you just bring it all the way down. You just bring it down. And instead of it, so yeah. Bring that all the way down. Repeat on the other side. and that stuff. Yeah, let's continue. That's not where I was wanting to place that block. Yeah, you do that. But yeah, alrighty. And like that. There you go. Then you take your cobbled deep slate stairs and just bring it all the way down. Just cover the whole thing. You just cover the whole thing. Okay. Yeah, there you go. So, yep. So you just completely fill it in like that. I will do no interior. I won't do an interior because I'll leave that up to you. But yeah. So after you get all the cobbled deep slate in like that, you take your deep slate tiled stairs and you bring it all the way. You bring it all the way down. Yep. You bring it all the way down like that. Yep. And then you take your deep slate bricks and you spread it out very evenly. Like that. You get that nice little effect there. Do the same thing up there. So you should be left with the roof like that on that side. Well, before anything, you're going to repeat that on the other side. So, yeah, on the other side. There we go. Okay. Next is what you want to do is you mark out your door, and in this case, I'm going to mark out the center here. You take a birch stair like that. Yep, then you take your birch planks, and then you do that. Wasn't meaning to place there. You do it that. You kind of do what you did on the roof, but place it a little bit more and that stuff. And you should end with something like that. Now do that on all four sides. Okay. Make sure to take your time on this, because the more you take your time on it, the more nicer it can look. You will see this kind of design on my base on my Minecraft episodes, but yeah, in this case, a future Minecraft episode where I will play the game with you. Yeah, so I will do that with you. Anywho, so yeah, now that we got that in, take your spruce door and you put it right in between like that. And now is what we're gonna do here is we are going to decorate this. Okay, so I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm back, and first things first is we are gonna start on a chimney. So you could pick either side you want. You could either the back, the side, but in this case, I'm gonna choose the back. So you make a 3x3 like that. Bring it up, bring it up 3, and 3, and then 2 like this. And after that, you do a block there. Then you are going to take your stairs and you are going to do something like that. But in this case, we are going to have to, bring this down a bit. Yeah, you know what? Take it back what I said. Anyways, do something just like that. On your back side. Take one there. On that side, one there. Take that. Take that. Take your brick. And take your stair. So you should end up something like that. So yeah, we do something like that. like that, right there. If you want, you could do something. You could just take that, knock that out completely right there. Make it look natural. There we go. And this, just take away all of that right there, and you get that effect. And that, but you could do something like that. It might look okay. That it might, then that and that might look good. But however you want, you could do that and that stuff. Hold on a second. So guys, you could take this however you want, but honestly, I'm not gonna add any staircases at the bottom. But if you want to, you could. But if next thing for the fireplace, take your granite. Do it like that. If you want to copy block for block, you can. But anyway, so basically, you do that right there. You take your polished granite and you do that right there. Next is what you want to do is you want to come right there and break it out just like that. Come one more though. Take your granite there and your polish there. Then you take your campfire and put that on top. Your sign there. A sign at going all the way around the thing there. Then you take a dark oak trapdoor and use dark oak signs to go around it. But yeah, you go around it with dark oak trapdoors. Then you take your andesite walls and put that right on top. And you should end up with something like that on the back. And if you want, you could add in like a little window there. You could add a little window like right there if you wanted. But you can change up the design however you want. Anywho, so your next materials will be... hold on a second. Let me get this our next block. Alright, and we're back. Next, you're gonna need some oak stairs, oak trapdoors, light gray stained glass, oak fencing, or oak wood slabs, and of course the lectern. Now, if you do using the lectern, basically make sure, like, you might have to deal with villagers along the way and that stuff doing it, but anywho, just that's just a formal to let you know. Well, anyways, basically is what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your light gray stained glass, you're gonna knock it out like that. There we go. And then you take your fencing there like that, a slab on the top and bottom, a oak trapdoor on both sides, same thing on the bottom too with the oak trapdoors. That wasn't where I was supposed to play it. Then you take your oak stairs and put it on both sides of the fencing at the bottom. Then you take your lectern and put it like that and that, and it leaves you with a nice little window. So try doing this. You can do the same thing on the other side, and I'll be back once I do that. Alright guys, and we're back, and I got that done. What was that all about? Hold on a second. There we go. So your house should look something like this right here. Should look something like that. And that stuff. So yeah, you can add on as much stuff as you want onto this, and I won't care at all. But if you want, you could add some little hedges here. Here, let me get some spruce trapped doors and some coarse dirt, or any kind of dirt. You could use grass. Then you take this and go all the way around it like that. And you could do that on the other side here and that stuff. Instead, you could do it like that, and then put that like that and that like that. And then you can take some lilacs or whatever, or roses or peonies, and put those right in there like that. And you got a little pot there. And then right for there, you get some grass and a fern, put a glass in, put that there, and there you go. And that's the whole house in a nutshell, pretty much. And if you want, you could add a little farm at the edge and that stuff. You could do that. You could grab that. I'm gonna grab a hoe. But yeah, do this however you want. Take a lantern and a trapped door, possibly, and a water bucket, and whatever your crops you want to use. In my case, I am going to be using wheat. Okay? So come right on. You could put it right on this wall. You put it right here. So as what you want to do here is put that like that. Actually, as a matter of fact, put a water source there and a water source there. And then you start tilling it like however you want. Till it like that. Till it like that. Make sure to kind of add some curvature to the thing here. Try to make it a bit curved and that stuff. Try to get it as curved as possible. And that stuff. Get it as curved as possible. And the more curves you add into it, the more better it will look. And that stuff. Or the bigger the bigger you make it, the more beautiful it will look, I should say. Make sure to add your spruce fencing to like that. Alright, just like that. Take your wheat or whatever you're using and plant it here. Plant it all there. If you want to plant someone else, you could plant someone else. But in my opinion, I would do wheat. But if you're playing with the 1.12 features, if you're playing with this, that chances are it might not look 100% awesome and that stuff. But just a friendly warning. You do that, and there you go. You got your beautiful little hut there. If you want, you could add like a little. You could put like a little pathing here and that stuff. You could add like a little path going outwards and that stuff. You can make a little pathing, make it all derpy and all that. Best option would be making it as much as derpy as you can get it. Alrighty, and there you go. Although, if you want, you could take some coarse dirt. Actually, I think I'm just going to run and grab it from here, like that. Take your little make sure to take some coarse dirt and kind of spruce up the sides with some coarse dirt and that stuff. Regular dirt will just, just grow on over. Make this look make sure you do a very good job on it. The more time you'll take on it and the more stuff you probably add to the outside, will make it look as more amazing, honestly. And also make sure to take some grass and that stuff and put some on the coarse dirt, maybe. That'll also look nice. And if you're playing on a flat world, make sure to take some bone meal. Or if you want, you could take bone meal anywhere you're at and bone meal the area up. That way to get some more aesthetics to it. You could do that all the way around the thing if you want. In my case, I'm playing on a flat world, and that's what I'll do. You could also take your little spruce fencing and put that on the paths and that stuff, which in my opinion will make it look nice too. So yeah, that's the house in a nutshell. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Build School. Goodbye, guys.